Wave 3 Radio, what's up, everybody? Another beautiful Thursday with another beautiful couple guests right here, man.
Yes, sir.
These next two guests, they don't need any introduction. Obviously, I've had them on the show before. I just wanted to come and get an update, a little redo interview, just see how you guys were doing, see what you guys got going on. So, but before we get into that, go ahead and for the people who missed out on the first one, go ahead and let these guys know who you are.
We are a group called Popular Loner.
Yes.
You want to go and
Guys, we're a group called Popular Loner. This is Freddie Honda right here, and I am Troy. And we like to bring to you guys positivity and music you guys can relate to.
Positivity music, bro. There you go. That's something we could definitely resonate with here on the radio, man. Everybody who I get on, I like to do interviews that promote positivity, promote greatness, promote all that good stuff. So besides that, man, I know I had y'all on the pod a few months ago, quite a few months ago, man. How's life been since that last interview that we did?
man, since that last interview, bro, things have been super crazy. We've been super blessed with a lot of people supporting and just everybody that we meet and all these new doors that have been opening for us. And to us, it's a blessing. We didn't think any of this was gonna happen in such a short amount of time, but it's crazy whenever you do positive things out of your own heart and you're out there really, really working, and doors open, and a lot of doors have it open for us. And like I said, we're blessed, and big shout out to everybody who listens to us, who follows us, who shares our stuff. Big shout out to you, bro. Thank you for having us here at the city. And it's just a big blessing.
Good, man. Good, man. I'm glad to hear y'all doing good, bro. I know you've had a couple of projects since our last interview. I saw y'all at that Mexican OT.
Yes,
How'd
sir.
that go, bro? Can you talk a little about that?
That was crazy, man. It was a crazy adventure. Linking up with Mexican OT firsthand. Shout out Mexican OT, man. One of the most humblest artists we have ever met, ever. He's not afraid to go back to the hood and say what's up to everybody and take pictures and all that stuff. He's a great performer as well. That show itself was amazing. It was nothing but love from the crowd. Our entrance was amazing as well. Everybody went out there and did their thing too.
And even OT tripped out because when we pulled in when it was our set, we pulled in, and shout out to Bobby Soto in the Iguana, the lowrider that we used for GTFO, and even he was like, "Whoa!"
He gave us props, man.
And shout out to Mexican OT, bro. A lot of people hate on him and stuff, but I mean, he's a real Mexicano doing real things out there, and the most importantly is that he's a humble dude. So shout out to you, bro, if you listen.
Did y'all see that podcast he did with Andrew Schultz?
Was that the one
no.
about Valley?
Yeah, he was talking a little bit about the VAT. No, not that one. It was with another guy. He was talking about man, Mexico T, he's been blowing up. He's been so humble.
That one was cool,
and it doesn't
man.
take much to please him. He said, I think in his interview, if I quote him, correct me if I'm wrong, he says, all I need to be happy is 10 acres, a couple guns, and a trampoline.
Honestly, dude,
I was like, wow,
true
bro.
Texan right there.
True Texan,
a
bro.
Trampoline.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But nah, I was put on maybe a few months ago, maybe last year. I didn't know who he was.
Shout out to his whole team too, bro. Man. Nate and everybody.
Nate's from here.
Yeah, Nate's from here, from
Westlaco?
Mercedes.
Yeah. Mercedes?
He's from Mercedes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nate's from Mercedes. He's one of his road managers and stuff, man. Too. Shout out to him, bro. Like I said,
He has a solid team behind him, man.
He's motivation.
Yeah.
Or just anybody who's been doing it that's raza, they're just motivation towards us, bro. Because a lot of people say, nah, there's no way for somebody to make it, bro. You never know.
It's unexpected, dude.
Unexpected.
We didn't expect for any of this stuff to happen for us. We literally just came together. It's almost gonna be a year that we even thought of the idea of Popular Loner, and we really were just like, okay, we'll just see how it goes. He had his experience with his older group, and I had my experience doing my own thing. We kind of just got together and just made it happen, but it took us by surprise when we one day went on Spotify. I think we were in Corpus, right? We went on Spotify and we saw dude, we got 4,000 monthly listeners, and then we got or when we hit 20K just like that with GTFO, and it was one of those. It was those moments that we're like, okay, maybe we're doing something good. We're doing something that's getting attention.
And what was your Spotify listening audience in the beginning when you first started, first few months?
I don't really remember. Maybe 100.
It was 100. We started off, we started off very good. Me personally, my own Spotify was 11, and then his Spotify was probably around the same, individually before we made a thing. And then Popular Loner right off the back, as soon as we released Someone's Home, which was our first single, it shot up to 100.
And that's when we released it with Someone's Home. We released it with a billboard. We wanted to come into the scene yo, excuse me.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here to stay. We're different. we're check us out. There's
Yeah.
a reason why you should check us out, and this is why. You know what I mean? All humbly, of course.
Yeah.
Like, no, we didn't think that we're better or nor none of that stuff or whatever, but we did want to come in strong and showing people what we had under our sleeves.
And we did.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Cause I remember, like I said, I remember I told you in the first interview, the first song I heard was GTFO, and I was like looking at it, I was like, man, this is some like TRL type
Yeah,
early
man.
morning, and you know, I was like,
Yeah.
man, this actually goes hard, man, and you know, obviously you have all the other projects y'all let out, and man, it's been good seeing y'all's journey, bro. You know,
Thank you, bro.
All respect to
Thank
y'all
you,
for
brother.
y'all's hustle.
Likewise too.
Bro,
Likewise.
for journey.
Yeah, man. Besides that, Mexican
It's
OT.
hard. It's hard, bro. The journey's hard. Like,
Very
it's
hard.
super hard. Like, a lot of people think like, oh, let me just record a song and I'll blow up. Nah, like, you gotta deal with like
There's a lot that goes with
you gotta-
family.
family, and then you having deadlines, and then having interviews.
It's work, bro.
And then like having to travel, and then having to find someone that can manage you properly. Thank God we have Baltemar Garcia, First Class Cinema, that does our videos. He does them. Shout out to also to Isaac, you know, from
Cantu.
I8K Films. Yeah,
Isaac
I8K
Cantu.
Films.
He's our second
He's over
behind the
there and
scenes.
stuff. Shout out to him. He does our promos and stuff as well.
I heard you on a plate, bro. What's up with that? You on a plate?
Man, I own 2 plates, bro. Hey, shout out Gotti's Kitchen, man. I sell every single Friday barbecue plates, carne asada, y todo, bro.
Platos fríos.
Nah.
that tacos
He's always
fríos?
just wants to talk that, man. Nah, but we got Isaac Cantu. Shout out Brenda. From the top of my head, I can't remember your
Shout out
last
to Brenda,
name.
Alyssa.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody from the RGV concentration.
There you go.
Talent
Talent concentration.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ugo. Shout out to all the directors out there that make movies, bro. We're gonna come out in a movie. We're super excited.
Halloween Kills?
2
Or is
movies,
it Halloween
actually.
Night or something?
Halloween Night 2.
It's with the clown, the killer clown. Man, that was crazy. That was a very crazy
A
experience.
killer clown
Yeah.
killed us. Both
Yeah.
of us.
What can you talk about that? What's that movie about? When's that
Man, we
releasing?
can't put too much
I mean,
detail
it's
though.
basically about a killer clown, bro, that he goes out and like basically murdering people, and we're at a party, and just a whole bunch of stuff happens, bro. So if you want to check it out, I think it's gonna be released around October,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's gonna come out in Amazon Prime or
I think it was Amazon
somewhere,
Prime.
but we'll give you the link, bro. But it's amazing.
Even
All
for-
you have to know is if you ever wished us dead, we're dead in the movie.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy the way we die. Or shout out Ray too. We're coming out in his
Shout out
movie.
to Ray, bro, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
on Amazon Prime. That's coming out pretty soon.
Wait
so.
for what it's called?
Sorry, Ray. I can't remember from the top of my head.
Wait for me.
Is it no? Is it
No.
Wait for me?
Leave
That's
me.
our song. Like, check out Wait for Me, streaming on all streaming platforms.
But shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody, bro. For real, for real. Shout out to Trevor from Real CBD.
And shout out Andrew, man. Andrew's cool for having us here.
You know what I mean?
Vipers, bro.
Hey,
yeah.
we're excited
bro.
about that, bro.
Hey,
November,
the
yeah.
season's about to start, bro, and we have one of the best teams in the G League. We got a bunch of people coming back, and I know you guys are headlining one of the halftime shows, man. So
That's
I'm
a
excited for
blessing,
this
bro.
season, bro. Everybody
Yeah.
out here in the valley, man, we have the best freaking fans, bro. Honestly, even like you could, I mean, even with, I mean, pretty sure with y'all's fan base, you got y'all's ride or die,
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
fans and
Yeah,
stuff.
We see that every day.
Our
The
people out there.
loners.
We don't want to call them fans. We just all of our listeners. You know what I mean? All the loners out
Yeah,
there. We call them loners. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're following us and
You're a loner
you mess with our
yourself.
music. You're a loner, regardless
Yeah.
if you're married or you're with somebody. You're still a loner deep down inside.
Yeah.
Deep
Deep down inside.
inside,
That's how it is, man. Everybody we get messages on
You're
the
born
side.
alone, you die alone.
Yeah,
huh?
man, that's crazy. We get messages on the side from people telling us all these things, and like it's a very cool, humbling experience. Sometimes we'll trip out because we'll both be in the studio together, and we'll kind of tell each other like, dude, I just got this message from this person or this message from that
We've had
person.
some deep,
Yeah.
like, messages from people, like, again, no names or nothing, but I've had people like trying to commit suicide, and like people like that have been lost in drugs and stuff, and like I don't care, bro. Like I talk about my past all the time. You know, I used to be a ex drug addict. You know, I've been to prison, no flexing or nothing. I've been through all that stuff, bro. So like people just like to reach out, and I guess they tell me, bro, it's because we hear you guys' pain in the songs, and honestly, every song that we do in the studio is pain, bro. Either he's going through something or I'm going through something.
Yeah. Or we're
whether
both
it's
going
a
through it.
heartbreak, whether it's life, whether it's whatever, like we put it in music, bro, and that's when it's a banger.
Yeah.
Because me and him, we can just get on the mic and just do whatever, and we think it's cool because we're medicated at the time, but then after the next day, we listen to it, I'm like, this is trash.
We've had tons of those, bro.
Some throwaways, they call them throwaways.
Yeah,
the ones
dude.
are where our feelings are coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Y'all being vulnerable with y'all's audience, you know, with y'all's listening.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why you resonate.
we've even cried, bro. Like we're here listening to the song when we're mixing and mastering, and just tears.
Yeah.
Like legitly tears, bro, because it's our feelings inside
Yeah.
the song.
That's crazy, bro. When was the last time y'all cried?
I cried.
Was a-
I cried when I watched Blue Beetle.
Man, I choked
Because the spoiler alert,
Don't do that.
The
Don't-
father dies.
don't
So
do
like
that.
when the father dies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started crying. I said spoiler alert.
Just bleep that out.
I started crying, bro. And then like there's a part where like this guy's about to die, so he sees his dad in heaven, and I started crying again, and my chick's like, it's okay.
he
over there too.
he was the loudest.
It's okay, bro.
He was the loudest crier in that.
Hey, but if you
Just-
haven't seen Blue Beetle, go watch it, bro.
Dude,
Especially if
it's
you're
worth
like
it, yeah.
Raza. This is the first time like a Mexican American, like anybody has a main.
It makes
part
you
in
really
the DC,
appreciate your Mexican
and
culture.
if we don't go and support it, then they won't ever make another one again.
Yeah.
This is like our Black Panther for Mexicans. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming the dude has a bunch of beetles in his house.
No.
Nah, man.
then he
it's,
gets
it's
bit?
some
Nah.
ancient scientific.
Hey, and if you're a
thing,
fan of
like-
Mexican music, bro, you hear Selena, you hear Chalino, you hear like you hear all types of music in there, bro. Like that, you see a Chapulín, you know what I mean? He comes out and stuff. and- so it's a pretty cool movie, bro. I
George
recommend
Lopez
it.
did his thing in there too, man.
He
comes out in that
redeemed
movie?
he redeemed
Yeah,
himself.
he did his
George
thing.
Lopez
Yeah,
redeemed
George
himself.
Lopez did his
A lot of
thing in
people
there.
didn't like it, gave it mixed reviews because they were like, "Oh, they're stereotyping Mexicans," but honestly, they're not, bro. Because my grandma used to talk
Yeah.
like that. My older generation Mexicans, especially from border towns, used to talk like that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see that on screen.
That's crazy, bro. I've never seen it yet, but I mean, now I know.
It just reminds you of the
That's
valley,
the
bro.
thing.
Honestly, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
Does it
gonna remind
really?
you a lot,
bro,
yeah.
it's cool. I like it.
That's crazy, bro. Speaking of the Valley, bro. I mean, is there anybody in the Valley you got music coming out with besides? Just in general.
Bakri.
We got a shout out to Bakri, man. Joseph Bakri.
Doing
He's
his
doing his
thing.
whole thing with the trap
Yeah.
metal. Him and a whole bunch of other guys. Shout out to Wesley. Shout out to Grandpa Metal. Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody who does the trap metal style. We got a couple of features with them with Bakri. And other than that, we've just been me and him, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's been a lot of offers. Don't get me wrong. Our DMs, we've had a lot of, hey, let's do features.
We're very,
how much for a
very
feature,
much
whatever.
appreciated of it too.
But
yeah.
we're working on ourselves first before anything, and then once we work on ourselves and we release what we want to release, then we can go ahead and talk about features later on in the future.
Yeah.
I'm planning to release some music. Trying to do like an album, or you trying to do just singles?
Right now, it's
or-
just singles, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
singles, video.
monthly singles with music videos. Shout out Baltimore Garcia, First Class Cinema. That's pretty much our agenda. It's just every single month we'll release up until. We've had conversations on the side like about next year to see what we're probably gonna do, and we'll probably start working on the side like on an album. Shout out Robbie Reyna, you know
Shout out
he's
to Robbie.
our co-producer as well. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, it's just gonna be singles.
And that's crazy. What's it like in the studio, bro? Like as far as like when you're coming up with a new song, like.
Like a marriage.
No,
It's
but,
frustrating.
Like, as far as, like, the beat, the music, is it something y'all just let's go and mess around live on the instruments, or they send you some beats?
We
or you listen to
we
them?
get sent some beats, or like we have shout out to For You, Michael, Schmitty,
Yeah.
Derek, Albert, all them, Noel, and they send us material where they perform or
Yeah.
they make, and then they send it to us, and then we start working or whatever. We've gotten also some beats from YouTube. A lot of people are like, "Oh, wait, you suck because you get beats from YouTube," but honestly, we buy the beats from YouTube, bro, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So we've used beats from YouTube and
Shout out Bad Kid.
yeah, shout out to Bad Kid.
and all
And,
those.
we've he's gotten in contact with him, and
Yeah.
actually he's a real big fan of our music as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro, it's either a YouTube beat or originals, you know what I mean? But all our songs are originals. We haven't done
Yeah.
no covers or nothing.
What's your like I guess goal with y'all's music? Like I know y'all putting out music videos, music. Are you trying to get signed to a label? Or are you trying to, of course,
Man, we just had this conversation too on the way over here. We're not really looking into. I mean, it's whatever happens. Honestly, whatever happens that's within our benefit at that moment. That's honestly what I would say. If at that moment we see we're better off just independent because of our fan base and everything like that, and we don't need a label, then we won't really like do it. Because we're also not only thinking about ourselves, but we're also thinking about our families and those around us, and we're not trying to sell out.
Yeah, we're basically playing it as a goal, bro.
Yeah.
Like if it happens, it happens, but that's not our mentality. Like our mentality is, to us, our enjoyment is when someone messages us or comes out or comes to us after a show and be like, "Yo, you guys are amazing. You guys you don't know the effect that it has on me. That
Yeah.
to me is more than enough, bro. Like I don't
Yeah.
care about the whole signing. That to me is like I go home happy, smoke me a blunt, and enjoy my night, bro. Knowing
Gets
that
medicated.
at least we touched somebody, you know.
Yeah,
And
that's
we
cool.
have
Not
footage,
sexual
man.
way,
Nah,
not sexual way.
it's-
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa.
Pots.
I guess it all goes back to kind of like to the church thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just without the whole religious thing. We're trying to throw a positive message just like any other church or religious or anything like that are trying to do as well. You know what I mean? Like not bashing God or nothing like that, but like we just in our own words.
Yeah, I got you. Man, I had a question for you. You threw me off with that last one, but shoot, what was I gonna ask you?
How are you doing today, bro?
Dude, I'm good.
You know what?
bro.
Let's
I'm
flip
good.
it on you, bro.
Yeah, we see the
Let's
wave
let-
right
we
here
got
on
the-
Big
Yeah.
97.7
No more,
FM.
man. How you been, bro? You know,
I've been good, bro. Been
Yeah.
working, man.
Chilling.
You know, it's a hustle out here to try
Yeah.
to provide for families, man. And that's, you know, that's something I want to resonate with the audience, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like a lot of people that see you guys on the radio or on Spotify, seeing your music, like, oh, that's cool, man. Ooh, but they don't really know, like, we just regular people like everybody
Yeah,
else who are
bro.
struggling, who are going through real life stuff. They got, you know, family issues. They got stuff going on at home. And my whole goal with this whole thing is getting people on to,
Yeah.
like you guys and other artists,
Appreciate
like
that,
let
bro.
everybody know, like, hey, like we just like y'all, bro. Like, you know, anybody could do this, you know.
And everybody thinks we're okay, bro, but we actually have like a war going on in our heads sometimes. We're not
Yeah.
perfect, you know what I mean? And
There's moments
And-
where we'll go MIA on each
Yeah,
other,
bro,
like not on a
like-
personal level, but just we'll go MIA and then we'll check on each other. And it's just, you got to make sure, man, in this industry, like any other industry, you have to make sure you have the right people around you, man. And then even though they may be the right people at the moment, a blessing doesn't always last forever. So you got to make sure you count your blessings as you go, you know, and people are like blessings as well. So when it comes to that, bro, like we're consistently grateful for our blessings, but we're also counting them and making sure that we also know that they may be temporary as well. We've had people come and go constantly, but I mean, me and him.
And
we-
shout out
yeah.
to the ones that have come and gone, bro.
You guys
Like,
have taught us everything,
yeah.
bro. You guys were there for a reason and maybe for a season, but we expected you to keep on leaving.
That's the
But,
thing, man. There's a lot of beauty in like taking L's, bro. Like I was listening to, I forgot who it was. I want to say it was like 50 Cent or something, or
Yeah.
actually it was Kevin Gates. He was like, "I'm over here, but people don't realize I've taken so many L's to get here."
yeah.
Like he said I took so many L's to get here, and people don't see that. Just see boom the success, but if you would have seen what it took to get there, man, and all the people that have come and gone, and you
Yeah.
know, like I said, it's just like lessons, bro. Like even I see, you know, the positive in everything. Whether you did me wrong, you did me good. People who did me wrong, I learned from the people who did me good. I learned from it. So
Sometimes you just gotta let it slide, bro. Sometimes there's always gonna be envy. We were talking about this earlier. There's always gonna be envy and haters and people trying to copy and blah blah blah. And none of that should like worry you because you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just keep going, bro. No matter what anybody tells you, if they tell you no, it's stupid, or no, don't do this, or it's wrong. If you feel it in your heart that you want to keep doing it, or if you want to do it, just do it. You know what I mean? Don't. It's your own life, bro.
And
Don't
you-
let nobody stop you from doing your dreams.
And you know what's crazy about that, bro? Your confidence offends their insecurities. So when you're
It be
doing
like
something,
that.
when you're doing something good in life, your confidence will offend those that are envious towards you, offend their insecurities, and they're always gonna try to pull you down because at the end of the day, you got something that they want, or you are somebody who they want to be. So that's just how it is. That's how it is in the game. That's how it is in life. And you just got, once you come to accept that, then you come to find peace in yourself and understanding, okay, I'm just going to stay true to myself. And I'm going to choose those who choose me. You know,
it really be like that,
yeah.
bro. Even like for myself, I see like, man, a lot of people, like you walk in the room and they automatically either they're gonna really like you or be with you, or like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't like you just because you're doing so good.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, that confidence, like you said, it portrays portrays you in a certain way where it's either you could, if you can't be in the same room, it's like, hey, if you can't handle the water, get out the ocean, bro. Like,
Hey,
you know?
man.
And we have
I
a
feel
lot of
that.
people, bro, too, that follow us, and they don't necessarily like our music. They just like us as people.
yeah.
You know,
those are
like-
the best
like-
people, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Ink House over there in Edinburgh and stuff, Tattoos Bahanda. But if people don't know me by the music, they're gonna like me by my tattoos. If they don't like me by my tattoos, they're gonna like me as a person. If you don't like me as either all three of them, then I mean, you don't like me. But same thing with him. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's the
saying?
same
That
thing.
we've had people legitimately say, you know what, there's some songs from you guys that I don't like, But I still mess with you guys and I share them because why? Because I think you guys are amazing. I think you guys are wonderful people, and you guys deserve everything that what you're receiving. So even when we hear stuff like that, bro, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna get mad. We're not gonna be like, oh, you're a clown because you don't like my music. Like that's dumb. You
There's
know
a
what
lot
I
of
mean? How
people
are
that
you
get
gonna
like
do
that, man. It's a crazy thing, but that's neither here nor there or whatever like that. But yeah, bro, we're very appreciative of every single person, especially the honest ones, man. We don't like yes men. We've had that and we've seen people have that, but we love the people that are very honest with us, that keep us honest, that keep us on track. Because sometimes we'll fall off. We're human, you know. We're men. We're human, and we'll get upset about something that we shouldn't really be upset about or whatever like that. And once we kind of get medicated and talk about it and think about it and talk to our people, you know, shout out to my girl, you know, his wife, everybody that's close to us, they keep us centered, man. They keep us focused.
They do, bro. It's like I told you, this right here is it's a darkness, right? Like sometimes the mind is a very powerful tool, a powerful weapon, and we're blessed to have people that put us in line, because without them and without all the people that listen to us, we don't know where we would be right now. Like honestly, like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's in this game, especially in the industry, you gotta have a steel trap of a mind to not let you know, you gotta be able to delegate what comes in, what goes out, what are you gonna let in, what are you gonna let out, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's not always about what you say, it's about what you don't say, or how you respond to situations. A lot of times people will be in the comments, I'm sure, and just kind of either be negative, and I'm sure it takes a lot to be like, nah, like
I've had people here and there like be negative. Like I like always telling everybody, hey, if no one has ever told you anything, I love you. You know what I mean? But it can mean a lot of things. You know, I don't necessarily love you like all with my heart, but I love you as a person because I want to see everybody succeed, bro. Yeah. And some guy was like, that's not a right word to say. How can you love everybody? Don't be telling people that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm saying it. Yeah. What are you gonna be negative for, bro? Like, you're always gonna have people that want to debate like that, and just they want to make a statement. But you should let all that stuff go, bro. I understand everybody's human. Everybody has opinions and stuff, but the more positive energy that you let inside your body, like the more you're gonna feel okay, and things might start falling apart, and you might start feeling, man, I'm being positive and what the hell, like nothing's happening, nothing's changing. But give it a little bit of time, bro. Like nothing's from one day to another. Yeah. And a lot of people say, oh, it's because I'm waiting for God, bro. God's waiting for you. You know what I mean? Like what do you want to do?
There's a process to everything, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But that's some, I mean, going on that, bro, I mean, like I said, I mean, everybody has stuff going on, and I mean, me, myself, too, like, when people come at me with negativity, I can never take it to heart. I mean, like you said, I appreciate the honesty with everybody. I'd rather you tell me straight up how you feel rather than, oh, yeah, badass, and then turn around and, man, that guy actually
those are the best people to keep you
know what I
mean,
mean?
bro, the honest ones, yeah.
Yeah, bro, but, yeah, man, you guys, you know, I know you're a father. You got, you know,
I just got cats.
You got cats, bro.
I'm a fur father.
What's it like? For you, Freddie? What's it like? You know, being a father and you know doing tattoos and music. You find obviously the inspiration in your children and stuff, right?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I first came into the music, like I was putting 100% into the music, and I was forgetting about my family, and that's what was killing me, and that's what was dragging me down. That I wanted to go so hard in this, that like I was really forgetting about the people that are there, that are gonna be there regardless if there's music or no music, you know what I mean? And little by little, and having like friends like Troy and other people that have spoken to me, you know, has made me change my state of mind. So now there's a balance between everything. So now I have my beautiful daughter, my 3 boys, you know, my wife, and then I have, you know, bills and all that, and I have the tattoo shop with my boy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them as well. And it's a crazy balance, bro, but it's possible. You know what I mean? And if a lot of people are falling apart when they don't even have any responsibilities, imagine with me. Yeah. So like to me, you have to have a steady mindset. So when people are telling me, nah, Honda, like you're doing good, bro, like you don't know the wars that are going through my head, because my mind's literally like 100 miles an hour. Okay, family. Oh, my son needs this. Okay, we need to play this music video. We need to get these props. Okay, we need to release this song. We need to tattoo this person in this pattern. So it's like, it's bad.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people have that. Not even people who do music, just people in general, like the regular everyday blue collar people who go to work and have all this stuff. They're worrying about, I gotta pay this. How am I gonna do this? And even those people who aren't doing music, they're stepping away from forgetting about the whole purpose of life, and that's, you know, that connection with your family and the people who are going to be there with you.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. The connection is a very beautiful thing.
And then with especially me, I mean, I'm listening to you, and I'm like going back to my personal life. I'm thinking like, man, like I feel you on that, but what's helped me keep me grounded is just like taking a little bit of time away from everybody, meditation, getting right with yourself, bro. I did actually a breathing class probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, the breathing.
I went to a breathing class with a sound healing, and shout out to my girl Bree. We did a sound healing session, and I'm the type of person that, you know, I've gone through a lot of stuff growing up, and I've been numb to a lot of stuff. I don't feel like, you know, I'm able to, a situation arises, I'm gonna handle it XYZ, black and white. Like and you forget, like, you're a person too. You're allowed to have feelings, bro. And I'm the type of person, like I said, never really shows emotion. You know, breakups, bad stuff happens. I'm stone faced, and doing that, getting back to meditation, breathing, and being conscious of yourself, bro. I was doing that breathing meditation, and she was like, "Get ready, bro, because it's gonna about to release a lot of trauma." Yeah. And for the first time in like 7 or 8 years, bro, I cried, bro. I was bawling. Yeah. And it was just like, bro, like,
it's a cleansing feeling, bro.
Like, you're tapping into like deep eternal trauma that you don't even know is there. And I'm honestly like a happy person. Nothing could faze me, good or bad. I take it with this grain of, you know.
I didn't do it naturally like you did. I did it with DMT. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
I know one of our guests. He was shout out Vic. He's rolling with Vic. He's in a wheelchair. He had a life experience, and he came on the show talking about the whole DMT.
Rolling with Vic.
Yeah, rolling with Vic. That's actually a pretty cool name.
Yeah, bro. I tried DMT, and when I tried it, bro, it was such an amazing feeling. It made me realize a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yeah. And then I had tried shrooms, because shrooms works a lot too, bro. It makes me self-realize. I called him. I was on the phone with him for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Bro, like, why am I like this? Why do I treat people like this? I'm gonna call. I made a list, bro. I made a list of 20 people that I felt in my heart that I offended, and I messaged all those 20 people, bro. And some of them were like, "Hey, bro, I really appreciate you, like, reaching out." There was like maybe 3 or 4 that left me on red. You know what I mean? But at least I did my thing, bro.
Yeah.
Why? Because I've done so much bad in my life, bro, that now I want to do good. And not because I want people to like me, not because I want to be remembered as this good guy. I'm doing it for myself. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors, bro, I help a lot of people out, but I never put it out there. Why? Because as long as I know that I'm doing something positive, bro, nobody else has to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
And, you know, speaking on that, bro, before I even started with like doing any of this cool stuff and, you know, working with the Vipers, I mean, I was like pretty much like everybody else, blue collar, 9 to 5. This is what you gotta do. You
were
gotta provide for your family. And I went to a shamanized session, bro. And like after that, that's when all the doors started opening. It's pretty much you go into like a session with a lot of other people, and there's a shaman in there, and he like actually puts you through a whole, like, not like a ritual, but like he's gonna guide you through this journey you're about to take. Yeah.
Oh, you have to take something or what?
Yeah, it was with ayahuasca. It's the same thing, bro. And like what you realize.
You can open those doors?
Yeah. What you realize in one of those sessions, like, you know, life's short, bro, and like you gotta appreciate every moment that you're here, because, you know, it's crazy, man. When people come, people go, and you gotta make sure you always stay with the present moment. The whole beginning of time for the end of time is this big, and you're this little speck in the middle, and you know you gotta realize there's a bigger picture behind all of this, bro, and you gotta just, you know, live in the moment and not, you know, do what you want to do and live with no regrets, and do everything that you can in this lifetime before time is over, because time is gonna be up for everybody eventually one day, unless science or AI.
Honestly, bro, what a lot of people lack nowadays, what I see in society, they lack a lot of self-awareness. And so it's when they don't even understand themselves, which makes them very unhappy with those around them, because they can't even understand them. So once you actually take that time, like your breathing exercises, some people have praying, some people have breathing exercises, some people get medicated.
It's the same thing, bro.
When you go into that realm, I call it a spiritual realm. When you go into that spiritual realm, you take that time, and it's just you. It's just there's nobody else. There's no wife. There's no kids. There's no girlfriends, boyfriends. There's nobody else. It's just you. And when you're actually spend that time alone, and you start dissecting what is wrong and what is right, and you start accepting that, everything becomes easy, man.
Sometimes you just need that alone time. That's why we're loners. You know what I mean? You need that alone time to find yourself, whether it's like how he said, 5-10 minutes. I personally wake up every morning. I go sit down on my couch. Right before I light up a bowl of some wonderful Delta 8 from Real CBD.
Shout out Trevor.
I take a deep breath, release it, and then I smoke a bowl, bro. And the rest of the day I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just relaxing.
Chilling.
Life you want is a life I'm living.
Shout out. Shout out.
That was a
bro.
crazy freestyle, man. Chilling was basically almost like a freestyle for us.
Word?
Yeah, we were just chilling. We came back from both getting medicated and from a stressful day, and then we just kind of were just like, let's write something. I feel really chill. Like, we just
Then,
like.
the man came up with the whole idea about different costumes.
But the mod, man, he goes off, man.
Yeah,
That guy,
he does.
he's not like, he's very appreciated as a person. We can see that, but he's not as appreciated as he should be. You know,
and
like
then a lot of people are always like, "Why are you always talking about him? Put him over there, like you are, like you know what I'm saying?" And it's like, it's not that, bro. It's not that. It's just the appreciation.
Ponle
bro.
casa.
Ponle casa, me dice, ponle casa. No, bro, but it's because it's the appreciation, bro. Because this man goes out of his way, and not just for us, bro. But I've seen him do him a lot for even his clients. Like, he stays there longer where he's supposed to.
Yeah.
You know, if you want an extra scene somewhere, you know, he goes out of his way. He does it. You know.
he's
A
all
lot
about
of
his
people-
craft.
A lot of people
yeah.
take his kindness for weakness sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And he's a very cool guy. He's always put us out there like he's neutral. Usually when you meet somebody that hangs out with other people that you don't like or that you have a problem with, like, oh no, okay, cool, bro. Nah, this guy is neutral.
He's
bro. He loves
unbiased,
everybody,
bro.
He
Yeah.
loves everybody.
Yeah.
So big shout out to First Class Cinema, bro. A lot of the reasons why we're here in the first place is because of him. You know
He's
what I
he's
mean?
our eyes,
Don't get me
bro.
wrong, all the people, all the loners out there, and like shout out to Brenda and like I said, everybody else who's put the foundation on the floor so that way we can build the you know the building. But Balde has been day one since Popular Loner. Day
Yeah,
one, bro.
man. He was the first to know of Popular Loner
Yeah,
before
he's the one that
anybody.
made the
Yeah.
bonito, you know?
Yeah, that's him. That's all him right there, man.
So that's why we appreciate people, bro. That's just who we are. If you've helped us out, whether it be a flyer, whether it be, hey, you know, you did our set, whatever, bro, we nothing but appreciation. And that doesn't go unforgotten, bro. Like, we don't forget about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We celebrate, not tolerate, bro. That's pretty much what we like to do with the people around
giveaways
us.
whenever I can, and a lot of people are like, "You're buying people, you're buying." I'm not buying nobody. It's like, but if we keep asking, hey, share our stuff. Hey, can you vote for us? Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Hey, man, we want to be able to give back to the community, bro, and be like, you know what? If I have an extra couple of bucks, bro, why not make a raffle? Why not like give it away? Why not do this? Why not do that? You know what I mean? That's not buying nobody. You're just interacting with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We got something coming up pretty soon. This
September
October.
16.
Well, September 16, we got the Mingos.
shout out to Mingos,
shout out
Music and
Mingos.
More
At Cine Ray. At the
at
Cine Ray show.
Cine Ray. Cine Rey,
pronounce it for me.
September 16th, Cine Rey. We're gonna be there with a lot of bands. Shout out to my hero,
Hero
Hero
Prevails.
Prevails. Shout out to a lot of people that are gonna be performing. Bakri, ourselves, Sick Devastation.
Yeah.
No, not them. A whole bunch of bands. You can check it out in our page. There's a group of bands right there. And I think tickets are $15. September 16th is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be packed, bro. If you're
Show up.
a metalhead or not a metalhead, if you like rock or you don't like rock, it's gonna be an amazing show, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna put on a show that you're never gonna forget. Trust me.
Yeah.
We have something on our sleeves.
That's crazy, bro. I remember going to those shows growing up, man. I never really listened to I wasn't into like rock like music or that, but I'd go just to let off some stress, bro. Like just go rage and
Yeah,
go
man. It's
mosh
always-
with some random
Sometimes
people.
that's
And
what you need, bro.
It's fun, bro. It's fun to see that, especially when we're on a stage. Like
Yeah,
it,
we
we,
see people
yeah,
moshing,
we
we're like,
see,
oh.
yeah. It's the craziest thing with GTFO. GTFO when we do a rock version of it, and it's the craziest thing to see, and people are just moshing, pushing into each other, and
You
then,
Yeah,
got
man.
the moshers, and then you got the other people on the side. They're like,
yeah, it's I can't believe it. Yeah, they're like,
yeah, I went to I know my homie Ernie had a Froke Fest right there outside of Grind Coffee. Shout out Grind Coffee. Shout out Froke Studios. He had this little punk rock show, man, and it was a small, probably like 50 people, or not 50, probably a little bit less than that, but it was a good crowd of younger kids, bro, and bunch of a lineup of bands that I had no clue about, but obviously these people knew who they were. And these guys threw on a badass underground show, and I've never seen moshing like that, bro. Like, these younger kids are just feeling themselves, throwing their legs up.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
was-
energy,
yeah,
man.
Energy is a
Yeah.
bunch of, like, what I was seeing, like, a bunch of just molecules in a petri dish.
Atoms.
Going at a fast rate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll cut you off real quick, but real quick. This guy our camera guy, he had tried DMT, and he tried it in the shower, and he's like, bro, I tried it, and I turned into a molecule, a water molecule.
Just melted it. Went down the drain.
Right? He had a whole adventure for like 5 minutes. Like,
That's crazy, but it's eye-opening, man. But nah, man, I appreciate both of y'all for coming on.
thank
bro.
you for having
And,
us on, bro.
Good conversation.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
conversation, man. Where can they follow you if they want to follow you on social media and stuff?
Everywhere, man.
Type in Popular Loner or type in one of our names on Google and we pop out.
Yeah,
Cool,
that's
man, cool.
you Google us now.
Yeah, you can Google us now,
Yeah,
and it'll direct you to everything. Spotify,
TikTok,
Apple
everywhere,
Music,
yeah.
everything, bro.
Any other any experiences that you've learned along the way since our last interview? Obviously, since the last time, we've had a lot of time pass and a bunch of stuff going on, projects. Since the last time to now, what have you learned that or advice you would give off to other people in the same game as you?
Patience,
consistency,
and
discipline.
dealing with your controlling your anger,
Yeah.
controlling your pride. You know, I had a lot of pride before, bro. Anybody who used to know me before, like 2 years ago or anything like that, they used to know me. Oh, Freddie? Oh, yeah, bro. He pulled up to your house. You know what I mean? And none of that, I've learned to realize that none of that matters, bro. Like, I look you know, when Facebook brings back, like, memories or whatever.
memories.
I see some of them, bro, and I'm just like, what the heck was I thinking? You know what I mean?
It's
I
funny.
felt so ashamed of myself. I saw myself with disgust, bro. And I'm proud to say, like, that I'm not like that anymore. You know what I mean? Not that I found Jesus or nothing like that, but, like, just the music changed me. My family changed me. My friends changed me. People out there that listen to us changed me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, words are weapons, bro. Words are words also of healing. You know what I mean? So all it takes is for somebody to tell you know what? Hey, good job,
Yeah.
bro. And you don't know the difference that it can make. You know?
I feel like the community in general is becoming more consciously aware of how they're acting, and I see like the way stuff was moving and maneuvering along. You know, a few years ago when I was not in this game to now, it's like
Yeah.
people are more aware of how to speak and how to conduct themselves.
They're
and
more punctual. You know, they're more punctual with everything. And
Yeah.
and with that being said, you know, adding on to what Freddie was saying is, man, it's okay to take time to yourself, man. You're not in a race. You're the only person you're in a race with is yourself, you know. But it's good to enforce that pressure and discipline when every single time, because you're gonna get tired. You know, you're gonna get tired. You know, consistency will always outbeat talent every day. That's what we've learned. That's what we've seen. Consistency and discipline will always outbeat talent. And you got the talent, you got the discipline and consistency, and you're gonna go far.
It's not about talent anymore.
It's
bro, it's about
I
hustle.
don't think we're like
Yeah.
the best rappers or best rockers or best Blink-182s or whatever they call us. You know what I mean? But we stay humble, and whatever we can offer, we give it our all.
Yeah, bro.
And like I said, shout out to everybody that's out there that has major talent, bro. But like, it's not just about talent.
I feel you,
Yeah.
bro. Even in my industry, bro, like coming in, like I'm in an industry where it's very dominant with people who've gone to college and have degrees in certain things.
crazy,
and I'm over
man.
here banging with these same people. And I mean, I have people who've came on under me to intern and be like, man, like what degree do you have? Or what do you do? I was like, bro, I don't have a degree. I've barely graduated high school. I
Yeah.
dropped out of college twice. You know, I tried it. It's not me. Well, how did you end up in the spot? I was like, bro, it's hustle, bro. You can't teach hustle, man. That's something you can't teach, man.
know-
You
you
got
know-
it or you don't.
When it's crazy, man, what I've come to learn lately, because me and him will have deep conversations or we'll think about stuff, and I've been kind of like, I've been going to church lately, and I kind of been just thinking about things. It's good, and nowadays you got to be humble enough to learn as a student, but confident enough to lead as a teacher. You know, so when
saw you steal
yeah,
that from
and
a Facebook
you didn't. I
post.
didn't steal that. You stole that from me. He stole that from me. But nah, man, you always got to be a student. Always remain a student.
Yes.
You're always gonna be learning, no matter where you're at, who you're around, or what you're doing. And eventually, you're gonna be teaching as well. You're gonna either teach yourself, or you're gonna teach those around you.
And
You
don't
know.
act Hollywood.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
don't, man.
People call us all the time on Messenger, and they've even told us like, "Oh, I'm just calling to check to see if you're a Hollywood or if you're like, you know, still humble and stuff." Bro, we answer everybody. We get invited to everywhere. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We are not Hollywood. We don't think highly of ourselves.
We're
you
in
have
Texas,
you have to
bro.
think highly of yourself within yourself, right? But like we're super humble, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? We want everybody to win. Everybody who's really, really trying hard and not pretending and doing their thing, bro, we want them to succeed.
Yeah.
We're not haters like that. Whether it be rap, whether it be Tejano, whether it be jazz, whatever it is, bro.
Art.
succeed. Yeah, art. You know, we want you to succeed. That's the whole thing about us. You know what I mean? We're not going to be fake and have all this positive stuff in our music or like anything and then be out here and be super fake. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why we always watch out what we post. We watch out what we say. We have to keep that image, bro. And it's not just an image, but that's who we are. And that puts us on check.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how, as sad as it might sound, but that's what puts us on check sometimes, bro. That we have to be like that. And if we're already like that, I mean, it's going to grow on us, bro, and just be different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I feel you. That's good, man. Any words of wisdom to the youth you want to give to people out there looking who might need some words of encouragement? What you got to say to them?
Man, don't give up. Continue your dreams. It's like I said before, a lot of people have always told me, hey, Honda, you know what? Like, no one's ever going to get a tattoo with you. Like, you're never going to release some music. No one's ever going to hear your trash music. And look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been blessed. People have been getting tattoos with me on the daily. We release music all the time. We have some of the best music videos. First class cinema. You know what I mean? And it's just been a blessing, bro. So don't ever think that doors are going to close on you. You have to open those doors and just keep pushing forward and don't stop. And you're going to cry. And you're going to walk through areas that are like
scary.
That's scary, but you can't stop. You just got to keep pushing forward, and I promise you that you will find what you are looking for.
Take a chance on yourself, man. Just take a chance on yourself and always ask questions. Always ask questions. It's better to be a fool for a minute than for forever. You know, always ask questions and take a chance on yourself.
Bro, when I'm tattooing, if I'm tattooing a name, I ask what the name is spelled like 20 times, bro. Because I want to make sure that it is spelled correct.
You gotta make sure you do it right, bro.
You know what I mean? So always ask questions. Don't think you know it all, because nobody does.
Nah.
We don't know it all. Your neighbor doesn't know it all. It doesn't matter if it's a 90-year-old person that's been through life. They don't know it all. You know what I mean? You just gotta find it yourself. You know what I mean? Always get advice from older people. Yes. Let them guide you, but at the same time, guide yourself. Because only you know what's right and what's wrong.
And experience is wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, bro. Shit. Badass, bro. Good words, good conversation, man. Saucy, bro. Saucy.
Yeah, about everybody out there, bro. You know,
all of our
sometimes
loners.
I feel like it's if we do make it, we make it. If we don't, then it's never too late for somebody else, for us to motivate somebody to make it, bro.
We aspire to
whether
inspire,
it's us or the next person, bro. But we just want people to succeed, honestly.
Yeah. Big shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to
everybody, all of our loners, everybody that works with
the
us.
Valley, Houston. We have
everybody.
People in Houston listen to us, San Antonio, Denver, like Cali. You know, shout out to everybody out there.
We see everything,
guys,
man.
Honestly,
yeah.
Cool, man. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap the pot up?
Just all the shows that we got lined up. Basically, just September 16 again. The Mingos at Cine del Rey. We have the halftime that we're gonna do in November.
We have October 13th. Friday
October the 13th.
Yeah,
shout out to Joey. Life is Music. He's gonna have a big EDM show going on at Cine del Rey as well. Alyssa invited us to a show as well at Cine del Rey. We're gonna have like 4 shows in Cine del Rey. You know, and that's crazy because we've always wanted to perform there.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big stage.
It's a moment for us right now, man.
And we got a couple of shows lined up also in Houston. You know, we got another one in San Antonio. We got a tour coming up also with Bakri. So it's just a whole bunch of opening doors, bro. Blessings.
And shout out Cine del Rey, man. A lot of people is slept on, bro. I've seen so many crazy people and bands pull up to Cine del Rey, like from back in the day before, you know, like back in 2009, 2008, 2010. And, you know, you're sharing the stage with a stage that's been shared with big names, bro. I know, like, Skylit Drive has been there a few times. A bunch of these big screamo rock bands. Just like, man.
It's just the Viper Stadium, bro.
The Viper Stadium in itself. Yeah.
Maná performing and a whole bunch of other groups,
That's
bro.
crazy, man.
Exactly, man. So, you know.
You know what's crazy, man? It really hasn't sat in that we're gonna do the halftime show,
and it's a big audience, bro.
Crazy.
Shout out to the Vipers because we have the best fans. I mean, I think we average 3,500 people a game.
That is crazy, man.
And it's one thing to perform in front of a couple hundred, but you're in front of thousands of new ears, new fans, and to be able to put on a show, it's like, man, you're gonna get that taste of blood. Like, you're a shark in the water, you taste blood. It's like, you're just gonna want more.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for everything you guys got going on, and
appreciate you, bro.
for your future endeavors. And
Thank you.
I said, nothing but blessings for everybody, man.
Thanksgiving, we're gonna do the Feast of Sharing. We're gonna help out HB, like give out like pieces of turkey to people and stuff. And
Just pieces of turkey.
Pieces of turkey, plates, corn,
Gravy.
mashed potatoes, the whole thing.
Taters.
And then in December we're doing Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, no, we also got that Halloween thing that we're trying to plan out pretty soon.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, the haunted
So
house.
we got a whole bunch of stuff going on for the community, bro. We've really tapped in with the community, with the city of Edinburgh and McAllen and Brownsville and Harlingen, and they've welcomed us with arms wide open, bro. And we're just focusing our stuff out with the community because that's one of our main focuses, bro. Is just connecting with the community. You know what I mean? Like they're amazing, bro. People are amazing. You
Yes,
just
sir.
gotta get a chance to know them. You know what I mean? There's a lot
yeah,
of people
for
with
sure.
a lot of talents and. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
then I
crazy.
hear a lot of people like, man, I want to move out the valley. I want to
Nah,
do that.
man, you don't want to
Yeah,
just start,
it's like,
start
bro,
where you're at.
You got to be the
man.
king of your
Yeah.
own backyard before you venture
I like that.
up.
That's
you know
true,
what I mean?
man.
Like,
People complain that it's because this is the valley. And
They
there's
don't
not a
show
lot of not a lot of
love.
opportunities. Like, you got to make your opportunities, bro. I left a good paying job to come back down here making $10 an hour with the idea of like, I'm going to make it. And then sure enough, within a couple weeks, I was back at that same pay rate down here. So, I mean, if you want it bad enough and you figure it out and you have enough, hustle in you, you're going to figure it out, bro. And, just it goes to everybody there's not a lot of stuff to do, and you're only as good and as cool as the people you're around. And if you find your tight net group of people who you could call your friends, family, that's who you gotta really stick with.
It's
So
love, dude. It's love.
So yeah, I appreciate
y'all.
y'all.
Friends that like tell you, hey, let's go get messed up, or let's go do drugs, or
Say
let's
no.
go drink, or whatever. Those aren't your friends.
It's okay to say no, bro.
The friends that tell you, bro, I think you've been smoking too much. I think you've been drinking too much. I think you need to chill. I think maybe we should just chill, bro, and just have a talk. Those are your friends.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, man, straight up, yeah. But yeah, man, good conversation, bro. Anything else y'all want to add before we wrap up?
Man, just
we
big
love you
shout
guys.
out, man. Thank you guys. We love
bro. Nothing but
everybody.
love to everybody.
Yep. Shout out.
Man, cool. Well, man, bro, I appreciate you coming on for running it back with
Appreciate
us
you,
one more
bro.
time here with Wave 3 Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure having y'all. I'm looking forward to seeing everything y'all do.
Of course.
And man, and anything y'all need, I'm a phone call away.
Likewise, bro.
Likewise.
Likewise,
So-
bro.
If anybody
Yeah.
wants to reach out, if you want to reach out for if you're trying to book us, if you're trying to get us for something, whatever, make sure you hit up Baltimar Garcia or Brenda, and or hit us a
Hit us
DM,
up and we'll
hit us
direct
up and
you,
we'll
yeah.
work. We'll set up something. We'll work. And that's it, man. We love every single one of y'all. Thank you so much for the blessings that everybody has given us. And you, bro, like honestly, man, like
Too.
you are a person to look up to, bro, because you give everybody a chance here to come, whether they're famous,
both are, man.
not famous.
You
At
both-
both of
yeah.
everybody.
Shout out
Both
to
of you
Joe.
guys.
Shout out to Joe. Yeah,
Shout out Joe.
the man.
You guys give the opportunity for artists to have content and for them to get known out there.
Content's
bro.
very
And
important
you
for us,
guys are a blessing, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. That's love, dog. Thank y'all.
brother.
Thank y'all, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
So before we wrap it up, one more thing I wanted to add. We got a women's self-defense class here at the McAllen Incubator. So if y'all women are trying to figure out how to come by, we're gonna get you some lessons. Real quick, is there any other details? What time is it at?
10 a.m.
It's at from 10 to 1. We're gonna have women's self-defense class. Come by. We're gonna ins and outs of how to defend yourself against predators or whatever. Come by and get y'all's education in and figure. Yeah, especially right now, all this trafficking, kids trafficking. Come by, defend yourself, figure it out.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna lace everybody up on how to do all that stuff. So
Lace them up, bro.
yeah, other than that, man, again, appreciate y'all for coming on the show.
Thank
Another
you, guys.
beautiful
Thank you,
Thursday.
bro. Appreciate you guys, bro.
Again, next Thursday, tune in. We got some special guests. We had Tavo Rayo last week. They actually,
my boy Tavo.
he was actually telling me, he was like, he wanted to collab with you guys. So
bro, Tavo, man, he's a big inspiration too, bro. Ever since he's been done songs with major artists, bro, and a lot of people look past that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, bro, this man has done music with people that were like famous and stuff.
he was showing me, he was like, yeah, I did Mexico EDC, and I was like, bro, like that's huge, bro. Like I was like, I didn't know, but he's so humble, bro, and that's what's gonna get you. So Tavo, shout out, appreciate you and G Ritmo for coming on the show.
man.
Happy
bro.
belated birthday, happy belated birthday.
my guy.
Yeah,
He's
so
talented, bro.
To work with him in the
Yeah.
studio with him, Zach James, everybody, bro. Like we just
Talented
met
individuals,
so much
bro.
people, bro. So much amazing people out in the RGV, bro. It's a blessing, bro.
It's nothing but love, bro. It's nothing but love for each other, man. And it's always positivity every time we go over there, bro.
For sure, bro. Shout out to everybody doing this. Shout out to R-Red and my team that's been helping me out as well. Shout out to all the musicians out here. Shout out to everybody who's hustling and might not know how they're gonna make it, but they know that if they have a breath in their body, they're gonna be able to make it. Shout out to everybody doing it, and again, thank y'all, bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Another
you
Thursday,
guys.
another show. Tune in next week, and we out.